There's only one real way to find out if it's finished or not, and that is to ride it. Are you ready for this, Milk Jug Man? Because you're in for a... Oh my god, that is such a cool view. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. And in today's episode, we are finally gonna get to build a roller coaster. And I know what you guys are thinking, whoa, Captain. Are you sure you don't want to pump the brakes? Building a roller coaster already? Episode 4 in a game called Planet Coaster? Okay, I know people are upset, alright? I know people have wanted to see a roller coaster for a long time. They've been confused as to why that isn't one of the first things that I've done. Truth be told, building, like, shops and stuff like that and organizing a park is a lot more fun than building coasters in this game. The coasters are kind of finicky and complicated, I guess. I don't want to say it's bad, because in reality, I think it's more so because I don't really understand it very well, but it does use a lot of legitimate physics. You need to take into effect momentum and turning angles and pitch and roll and velocity, and it's crazy. But I'm going to do my best to make something today, and we're actually going to be building up here for the first time. So what I have in mind is I want to have a bit of a crawl up, and then they're going to dive and do a whole bunch of loops coming down these stairs. And then they're going to crawl back up this side and then do some stuff around the top and then finish off. That's what I hope we can manage to do. Building a coaster on flat ground is hard enough, but managing to figure out exactly how we're going to get the momentum to work going up and down off of the cabin of the ship is going to be complicated. So I'm seeing a bit of an issue right now in the fact that anybody entering or exiting this coaster is going to be walking the plank. So can I change that? I think I can make them enter and exit on the right. Right, there we go. Okay, and then I want to rotate you a little bit. And I think I want this to start maybe about halfway, around about there. I think that looks good. I want to leave a little bit of space over here for some scenery so that they're not just looking out like into the countryside that's not very piratey. And then we begin our ascent. So this is going to be chain lift. So we're actually lifting the coaster up, right? And then once we get to about, oh wait, no, I want to go back because I don't want to have those things. I can turn that off, right? Track support off. Yeah, I wanted to, I know it doesn't make any sense, but like neither does our monorail. It just floats there. But if I have those like stupid bars all over the place, it's gonna look really, really ugly. So that will go up to about there. Well, maybe, no, we'll go back one, right about there. And then we're going to change to standard track and pull it down. Because one thing that I've learned through trial and error is that the front and the back of the coaster can only go as fast as the other does. So if it comes up over the peak and then the front starts to fall but the back is still attached to the chains, it doesn't end very well. Put it to you that way. It doesn't rip apart, but it just kind of stops at the top, and then the people inside get kind of upset. So instead, what we are going to do is going to get them all off the chain onto something like this, right? And then the whole thing will be here, and then we start our fall into madness. That might be a little bit steep, right? That's a pretty sheer drop. So we are going to come right down on top of the heads of the people ascending this disgusting stairwell. They'll see what's in store for them. I think that's the best way to get them moving. And then we want to loop. Now, I think there are pre-made loops, right? Yes, vertical loop left. Yeah, there we go. So this one is going to be the smallest, right? And is there any way... I can't make that angle any different, I don't think. No, that's just moving it around the other way. Okay, that's fine. So then we'll descend some more. Descend, and then another loop. Okay, and then this one we're gonna make a little bit bigger, and then go back, descend, and then another loop. I get the feeling people are not going to enjoy this very much. Okay, and we're inside the thing. That's not what I need. Right about there. Okay. All right. So that looks pretty sweet. Let's give it a test. Couple of things that we're hoping to see. The first is that they actually get over this hump, because that might not happen. The second, that they actually make it around all 3 loops, because that might not happen. This is a pretty big fall, but I don't know how much momentum. That's a lot bigger plateau than I had thought, honestly. And the camera angle is so hard to control. Are you gonna get up over? Oh, Oh no! No, are you kidding me? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And then the dummies are stuck up there and we need to call their parents. It's just a disaster. That looks a little bit better, right? I smoothed it out, so now the front cart should get over the bump and pull the rest with it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's coming. So are you gonna have enough momentum to get over the 3 loops? First loop. Second loop. Oh my god, our fear is 13 and our nausea is 15 and our death is gonna be a lot higher than that. Oh, that's why you're crash test dummies, guys. Okay, seeing a bit of an issue with that. Do you think it averages it out? Like, if we have the rest of the coaster be really boring, would it be acceptable? There's only one real way to find out if it's finished or not, and that is to ride it. Are you ready for this, Milk Jug Man? Because you're in for a... Oh my god, that is such a cool view. We're just gonna pause up here for a split second, and then right into the loops. Oh, this is a... Oh boy. Oh man, what do you mean Fear 15? What kind of pussies are riding on this? That's a bit of a sharp turn. Okay. And then we give it a nice... Oh, we're going a little bit slow. Are we gonna have enough to get around this? Oh no, don't get stuck at the top. Don't get stuck at the top. Don't get stuck at the... That's perfect. That works awesome. If it just gets to the top and kind of pauses upside down for a second and then finishes off. Okay, no, I'm done. Thank you. Like, this looks great. I don't understand why people are so upset. I mean, it is a pretty steep dive, don't get me wrong. It has enough momentum to bring them all the way up this with no assistance. What about this? I want to see how this looks. Right? And they just kind of hang there. Oh, that is so perfect. I am really upset that this has such a crap rating. Does it? Yeah, right. Fear, 14. Nausea, 10. Excitement, 3. Okay, you know what? I'm not getting rid of it because I really like it. I think I'm going to try to fine-tune it in between episodes. I might make this a little bit shorter, and I might make these a little bit smaller or spaced out or something like that. I want to make this work. There has to be a way to make this work because we had some good ratings before, people started to die. Enough roller coaster stuff for now, but like I said, we will return to it. Next episode, I might have it up and running a little bit more, but there is a bunch of stuff that I do want to do with the park. One thing that I realized is that I think I was putting these benches in the wrong area, right? I was kind of putting them outside along the other edge. I think they needed to be on the inside edge for people to sit on them. I still have yet to see anybody... Oh, yeah, you see? Okay, they were sitting on it, so it works now. That is good. I also changed this up. So we have Chief Beef here still, and we have information, and then we have an empty one over here. So we have 2 places for stores. There's no entrance for Basilisk 9. I know, I'm working on it. What else have we got going for us here? Guests are thirsty, thirsty. People are quitting. Okay, you know what? I'm not dealing with mutinies again. So now that people aren't pooping in the Chief Beef, we need to put a toilet here, so we can do that really quick. We're not gonna have the toilet tower, right? Okay, we got a toilet there, and then this is going to be... I know people were saying that they're thirsty, but I kind of want to put... I don't really know. Actually, we have a memento place right here, don't we? That can go away. Yeah, this is mementos and hats, so we don't need more of that. I don't understand how people are thirsty. Like, all of this... Our drink place is closed. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can deal with that first. Why are you closed? Oh, I just need to hit open, and then somebody else gets hired? Open? Easy. I feel like we already have most things up here, right? Because we have 2 drink places, 2 food places, 2 hat places, another food place, information, toilets. We can make this first aid. This can be really anything. How about the Cosmic Cow? I don't think we have a Cosmic Cow up here. And if I rotate you around, whoop, I put one on, I don't want one up here. No, you're not gonna get any business up there, lady. There we go. Okay, Cosmic Cow, I'll put a sign there afterwards as well, but first I want to get rid of that and put first aid up here. No, you're not first aid, you're first aid. There we go. Because people are getting upset that there isn't first aid all over the freaking place. There we go. Okay. Cosmic Cow is looking good. First aid is looking good. The signs make a big difference. You have to get the signs, all the little details. I am going to be putting a lot more work into actually making this place look a lot less barren. Like, I know that there's no scenery or foliage or stuff like that lying around right now. We're really working on functionality, where we want all the buildings to go and stuff like that. But it's looking really, really good. The rides are doing well as far as I know. What else did I want to do? I think we need to work on putting some more barrel bins and, oh no, where's barrel bins? Scenery? Yeah, we need to put more garbages and more places for people to sit because my park is a disaster. Yeah, I definitely like the idea of putting a couple of benches at the entrances and exits of every ride because I think people might be able to sit on them to not throw up. I'm not totally sure. I don't think it's just for resting, but anything will help because the first aid doesn't seem to actually do anything. They just seem to vomit everywhere, even though now that I think about it, I'm not seeing any vomit anywhere. Right? Do you guys see any vomit? Oh, little tiny bit. You know what? They couldn't wait. That's okay. Every good amusement park has just a little bit of vomit. If you go to one that's perfectly clean, then you know that the rides suck. I really like the broken ship theme that we're working with around the water, so I definitely want to continue with that, and I'm pretty sure that they added a bunch of Christmas stuff, actually. We could have giant gingerbread houses all over the place, and candy and stuff like that. I love that they're still updating the game. It's not in early access or anything like that, it's fully released, but they're always just providing more pieces and more blueprints, and that's awesome. Like, I'm sure there are people that have already gotten bored of this game, and then all of a sudden they have an entirely new theme to work with. You can make this giant festive park. Sounds like it'd be awesome, but I like my pirate park, and I want, yeah, that's what I want. So, I should be able to rotate you around. I like them taking up the corners a little bit. Not totally even, so maybe something like that? Yeah, and you got your butt in the water, kind of like you scooted up and crashed. That actually looks really good right there. Do I want to keep it as a gift shop? I don't think I really mind, because we don't really have any shops down here, so we might just keep you the way that you are. Yeah, look at that. You know what? People are already coming in and getting mementos. They already bought hats, and you're buying other crap. What are you selling them? What are you leaving with? They just put it in their pockets. Okay, they got like keychains or something. I don't know. So the one thing that's still a little bit weird about this end of the park is that it's all grass. This looks more like a lake than an ocean, and I definitely want it to seem tropic, so I think we're going to go with a similar theme as the entrance, where this part of the ship is going to largely be like docks and sand and beach, and then we're going to have kind of the island fortress over there. So if I make this into sand, how is that going to look? Because right now it looks pretty dorky. It just looks like a park, but now it looks more like a beach. Yeah, I think this is going to look really good. For now, I've only done inside the walkway, but even then, that looks really good. Like, it looks like a sandbox. It looks artificial, but it still looks like a scene. Like, it makes sense now. I definitely like that, especially when we put in more palm trees and foliage and stuff like that. So, what do I want to put here? I feel like this would be a better place for a scene than a shop, maybe. And then again, we need to find something to go around the outside of the ship as well. This is a little bit thinner than I had hoped for, to be honest. I don't really know if we're going to be able to fit too much. And I kind of want another ride up here. Actually, I kind of want another ride down here. Maybe we'll focus on that first, because there's two holes left over here. One big one and one little one. We could probably put a scene in front of this ride and another ride right here, because we don't need more shops up here. So what other ride can we put here? That's a new one. The Bumpin' Derby? Oh, that is cool. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I definitely want to put that one up here. We got lots of space up here. Okay, we'll remember that one. That's so cool. I can't wait to see people driving around in that. Maybe a Ferris wheel? That's not a Ferris wheel. Maybe a merry-go-round. What am I saying? Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of little merry-go-rounds that we could put there. Yeah. Okay, so if we rotate you around a little bit, you might be able to fit in there just right. Add ourselves a queue, and there we go. I'm not even gonna test it. Screw safety. If people are gonna die on the backs of these horses and planes, so be it. Wonder if they've added any more scenery blueprints. Okay, they have a princess mausoleum. Not super useful for a pirate. We still have this that I want to use, but it's not going to fit there. Oh my god! They've added so much Christmas stuff! That's amazing! I kind of want stuff like that littered around my park, but it wouldn't make any sense. Dragon Whisperer, what the hell? Holy crap. There's a giant dragon, and he's just eating stuff and chilling out. That's amazing. We have Singing Snowmen. Oh my god, I love this game so much. What fits there? A loot tent? No. So they have a lot more stuff for like castles and nightly scenes. Pirate themed stuff. Is this a sleeping dragon? Oh, I really like that. There has to be something here for pirates. Come on. A watery grave for $230. Whoa. That's perfect. Okay. So we'll just ever so carefully place that right there. That looks great. Again, picture a lot of like foliage, maybe some treasure, or I don't know, just stuff around his feet. I'm gonna fill out a lot of this in between episodes, I think. I didn't get a whole lot done in between last episode and this episode because I had to reformat my computer, and I haven't had a computer for a couple of days. People seem to be enjoying this ride though. Mostly kids. That's something you guys have been telling me. I can't just make everything terrifying or have it on fire like this ride, right? People are just sitting here like, what are we supposed to be doing right now? Yeah, don't worry guys, we're on it. This is totally safe. Probably should have picked the merry-go-round. I like to hope that this guy knows what he's doing, but in reality, I just fired him from Chief Beef and hired him on here because I knew his brother. Literally everybody got off as soon as it was fixed. They were like, nope, I am not going on some kind of crazy death ride that was just on fire. So now they're just gonna go and wander around. Like I told you guys, the merry-go-round, it's killing it right now. But I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Planet Coaster, guys. We did get a lot of stuff done, even though I came into this without a whole lot of direction. It's like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the coaster building, and we built a coaster. It looks freaking awesome. Look at that just hang there. But it's not really suitable for people to ride on, apparently. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Hopefully I can fix that. But either way, the park is getting fleshed out. It looks awesome. I'm really proud of it. And you guys are really enjoying the series, which is great. Can't wait to see what else we can accomplish. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.